Right, today we're going to be looking at comparing two fractions. We're going to be making the denominators the same and then comparing them fractions. So to do this, you need to be happy with finding the lowest common multiple with equivalent fractions, how different numbers in different fractions can represent the same fraction. Yeah, so let's make a start. So we're going to go for which fraction is larger. We're going to have 3/8 or 7/20. Okay, so if you're happy with how equivalent fractions work, we're going to find a common multiple of both 8 and 20, and then we're going to rewrite these fractions. And then once we've got the same denominator in both of them fractions, we can then compare the numerator, and the higher the numerator, the bigger the number. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to find the lowest common multiple of 8 and 20. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of side working. You may be able to find this quite quickly just by listing your multiples or by thinking about the multiples. I'm going to do it using prime factor decomposition just to show that this is somewhere else where this is applicable. So let's have a look. 8 is 2 times 4. 4 is 2 times 2. So 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. Let's have a look at 20. 20 is 2 times 10. 10 is 2 times 5. So if I was to draw my Venn diagram, this circle would represent all of my prime factors of 8. This would represent all of my prime factors of 20. So they both share 1, 2. So we've done that one. They both share another 2. So we've done that one. Now 8 has an extra 2 and 20 has a 5. So the lowest common multiple of these two numbers would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 again is 8, 8 times 5 is 40. So the lowest common multiple of 8 and 20 is 40. So how can we rewrite this with a denominator as 40? Well, 3 over 8, something over 40. What do we times that by? Well, 8 times 5 gives us 40. So then we do 3 times 5 to give us 15. And then 7 over 20. And we want some number over 40. Just do a line there because that's a little bit of side working. We times here by 2. So we're going to multiply 7 by 2 to get 14. Okay, so we were originally asked which fraction is larger, 3 over 8 or 7 over 20. Okay, we then rewrote them so they've got the same denominator, and we can see that 3 over 8 is the same as 15 over 40, and 7 over 20 is the same as 14 over 40. So which of these is larger? Well, 3 over 8 is larger. Okay, let's do one more example. We're going to have the same question, which is larger? And this time we're going to have 4 over 12 and 7 over 18. Okay, so I'm going to find my lowest common multiple of our denominators, so that's 12 and 18. So let's just do this because it's a bit of side working. So 12 is 2 times 6. 2 is a prime number. And then 6 is 2 lots of 3. 18 next. So that is 2 times 9. 9 is 3 times 3. Let's do our Venn diagram. Let's have this one representing 12, this one representing 18. So the things they share, they both share a 2. This one has another 2, this one doesn't. They both share 1, 3. Okay, so then 12 has an extra 2 and 18 has an extra 3. So our lowest common multiple of 12 and 18 is going to be the same as 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 9 is 36. So our lowest common multiple of 12 and 18 is 36. Let's make our denominators 36. Okay, so we've got 4 over 12. And we want to make it something over 36. What are we times in by here? 12 times 3 gives us 36. We've got to do the same here. 4 times 3 gives us 12. And then 7 over 18 equal to something over 36. What do we do to the 18 to get to 36? Well, we times it by 2. And then what do we do to the 7? We'll times that by 2 as well. Same to the top as we do to the bottom, so that's 14. So which is larger? 4 over 12 or 7 over 18? Well, 4 over 12 is the same as 12 over 36. 7 over 18 is the same as 14 over 26 over 36. 14 over 36 is bigger than 12 over 36, so this must be larger. 7 over 18 is larger. Okay, so you do not have to always do this process here. You don't necessarily have to find the lowest common multiple. You could just find a common multiple. If I wanted to, I could times this whole fraction by 12 and this whole fraction by 18. I would find a common multiple, but it would take a lot more work, okay? So your best bet is to try and find the lowest common multiple if possible. Then once you've found your lowest common multiple, it's just literally compare the numerators. The bigger the numerator, providing that the denominator is the same, the bigger the number.